Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do an eye look using both Divine Rose 1 and 2 palettes. So I'm going to be going to do a little movie night, and so with just like one friend, and we're going to like stay far apart. I want to do something not too dramatic, but I also like want to use this palette and, you know, not look super, you know, sweatpantsy when I'm going to my friend's house. I want to be a little bit more put together. So I want to do a pretty natural look, but just have a little bit of glow. I'm not going to go over the top with this one. But this is probably going to be one of many looks to come that I use both palettes. So I want to do something a little bit warmer. And so I kind of swatched from both palettes, and so I think these all are gonna go pretty well together. So I don't have the names memorized, so I'm just gonna point to you the shades. So I'm gonna start with this, I think it's like nude something. This is the peach color in Divine Rose 2. I'm gonna start with that, and then we're gonna go from there. So now that we have that peach matte shade down, I want to put on something in my outer corner. So I'm going to be using from Divine Rose 1, this sort of like terracotta red tone shade right here. It's in the middle. And we're just going to do outer V. Yeah, I think this really goes well with the peach shade. I'm going to go ahead and apply that same shade on my under eye. This reminds me of like a desert rose, just very warm toned but pretty. So I'm going to go in with more of a shimmery brown pink shade. This is in Divine Rose 2. Such a pretty color. I'm going to go ahead and use this all over my lid. I think that shade adds a bit of a richness to the look. Very, very pretty. Just so you guys know, I am sipping an Aperol spritz, but it has a twist. So I didn't have Prosecco, and I don't have any champagne or anything close to it. I had a rosé, so I did Aperol, rosé, and then club soda. And then I threw an orange in there. So it looks very orange, probably because it's not watered down by the Prosecco. But I think it's a really good summertime drink. It's a little bit strong because I don't have all the correct ingredients, but it's still pretty tasty. So cheers if you're watching. Alright, 2 more shades to complete this look. We're not going to get too crazy. I'm going to use my finger, and we're going to use this duochrome pink orange gold shade in Divine Rose 1. And I'm just going to go in the center of my lid. Just do a little tappy tap. So the duochrome on here isn't on the shade is not super apparent, but I still like the interesting gold shift that it brings to the look. Last shade I'm gonna use is from Divine Rose 2. So actually I lied, there's 3 shades from Divine Rose 2, including this one, and this one, and these are from Divine Rose 1. So mostly from the new palette, sort of. Alright, so I'm gonna use this lightest shade in the Divine Rose 2 palette, and we're gonna go inner corner. I'm using this shade because it's peachy and this is more of a warm tone look. If I was doing more cool tones, I would use the lightest shade from Divine Rose 1 because it's more pink. That iridescent pink. So if you're curious, my complexion, I actually use the Pat McGrath foundation, concealer, and under eye powder. This isn't my ideal shade, but it was what I had left in my sample. I actually applied it using a damp sponge and not with my fingers this time. Of course, that ate a lot of product, but I still think it looks nice. It's not a bad foundation. I should have given it a little more credit when I first tried it, but it is nice. It's just not like super full coverage or anything, which is fine with me. All right, there you have it for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna do a little bit of a black liner, pencil liner on my top lash line, and I'll be using the Pat McGrath pencil liner, and this is in extreme black. So I did my best to smudge this as quickly as I can. I think smudging it makes it a little less harsh, a little more natural. So I am good with that. It's not like super defined, but you get a little bit of darkness. And the mascara I'm gonna use is the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara. So I'll finish with the eyes. I forgot to mention I actually used an eyeshadow as blush today. I used what I used in my crease, which is this peach shade from Divine Rose 2. I think it's really nice actually. I've seen other people use it, and so I wanted to try it. It's a really nice shade. So I'm a little bit shiny. I didn't use a true setting powder. I used like a blurring powder, and now I've gotten shiny pretty quickly, so I'm just going to use my Gokundo natural setting powder in some of my shiny areas because it is very warm today and I'm about to leave and I'm going to be traveling in a warm car probably, so I'm bound to get a little bit shiny. Quick little pat, pat, pat. All right, before I finish, I want to use a finishing powder. And this is a recent purchase for me. This is the Meteorites Compact. It's also color corrector. And from the suggestion of one of my subscribers, I think her name's Shahina, she said she uses it after all her makeup's done as a finishing powder. So that is what I'm doing. I'm definitely smelling the scent. So yeah, this is Guerlain Meteorites. I just got this. It's color correcting, blotting, and lighting powder. This is the light shade. I think that adds a little bit of a nice sheen. So I don't know about you, but I'm trying to stick everything I can possible in the fridge these days, and I'm going to be using the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Fine Mist, and I just pulled this out of my mini fridge. It feels so nice. I know I just mattified, but I don't want to look too powdery, so I'm just going to use a lip gloss. Nothing too complicated. This is the Fussy Gloss Bomb in Fussy. I've been using this randomly in a lot of my videos just because it's so easy, it's so comfortable, it's so natural looking, but it gives a little bit of shine and sparkle. One of my favorites for sure. Alright guys, what do you think? This is the final look using both palettes. I think it's like, you know, peachy with a little bit of rose to it. Of course you have that gold to sort of set everything off. I think this is, you know, a pretty natural look. You could like take off the eyeliner and make it even more natural. But if you want a little richness, you can definitely kick it up a notch or two with both of these palettes, with all the fun shades you have available. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts. What color combinations have you tried? Please comment below, click like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.